Hi everyone, it's Kara, and I wanted to do a quick video to show you the little paper purse that I made to go along with the stick pins I made for a swap over on mini album scraps. I actually got the idea after watching a couple videos on these channels, Split Coast Stampers and France Stamp, and I will try and put the links down below, but I'm still learning how to do all this video stuff, so if not, those are the channels, you can check them out. They each did two cute like little paper purses, and I kind of took something from each of their ideas and tweaked it a little bit so I could make something for those stick pins. So you need to start off with a piece of 8.5 by 11 paper, and this is the one that I used for a template. So you put the 8.5 inch side at the top, and you're going to score it at 2.5 inches and 6 inches, and then you're going to turn it and you're going to score it at 4.5 and 6.5 inches. And once you've done those, then you're going to also, right in the middle of the 4.5 and the 6.5, lightly score a line down the middle, turn it all the way around to the other side where the 4.5 and the 6.5 score marks are, and do another light scoring down the middle. Then you're going to, of course, fold it this way really well. You know, use your bone folder, whatever you use, and make sure that it's a really nice creased fold. And do both of them this way as well, and then this way. Okay. Then you're going to take your papers that you've creased, and you're going to fold this part down to where it meets here. Can I see that? Make it a triangle inside, and use your bone folder and crease it really well again. And do that for all 4 sides. So you fold it down to where it meets. And again, you'll do that over here. And you do that over here. And make sure again that you make some really nice folds with your bone folder or whatever you use. Then you're ready to put it together. And basically it just kind of comes up like this. And everything folds. And it makes kind of a nice little purse. And then those creases, which you did not need to use your bone folder on, I made so that it would go in like this because I was wanting something that looked like a purse or a shopping bag. Okay, and then one of the other things that I did, because I didn't want it to fall apart when somebody opened it and got whatever goodies was inside, I decided I was going to put some glue or score tape down, and so I marked where I wanted it to be over here, so 4 places there. And then if you turn it over, you can see I also marked here and here and on the bottoms as well. That way, when you fold it together, these folds will all stick together like that. And then the inside, so you can see where I put the glue or the sticky tape, will fit together. So it'll stay. So what I decided to use was some sticky tape, and I put it in the triangles and on the back. And one thing I do want to point out, when you're doing this, my suggestion would be to use double-sided paper. I just use these for my templates, so it didn't matter to me that it didn't, you know, have nice patterns on both sides. But for the actual ones that I made, I did use double-sided. You also probably want to avoid using really heavy, thick cardstock, because it's really hard to fold and get really nice creases with that. I did try one, but it was so thick that it didn't turn out very nice. Kind of wrinkled up and didn't look as sharp. So once you do all that and you fold it up and you glue or remove the, you know, the backing on the tape and get it all put together, you're left with something that looks somewhat like this. Now this was kind of a prototype. I was playing around, and so I cut off a little bit and wanted to kind of see how I could go about folding it down. If you're going to do something like that and you're going to cut off part of it, make sure if you put that tape in, you know, the tape that I showed you right here when you put it together, this part in there, that you put it a little lower, otherwise you'll just be cutting it off and wasting the tape. So what I ended up with were these little bags. Hopefully you can see them okay. The theme of the stick pin swap was glamour and glitz. So I just punched holes in the top, and I actually made this kind of little latch. I cut this paper out of 12 by 12. I cut it down to 8.5 by 11. So I had some extras left. So I cut about a 2-inch piece. I scored it. See if you can see that. About an inch apart to kind of make the purse latch. Then I punched holes in it, and I used this little silver ribbon or trim, whatever you want to call it. And I also used some Velcro to keep it closed. But because I have that tape in place, you can see it holds its form. Here, back there. It doesn't fall apart because I taped it down here and I taped it inside in here. And then inside, I made just a simple little, also Velcroed wallet for the stick pins that I made. And you can kind of see those. 2 of them have charms, a shoe and a dress. And since we were going for glamour and glitz, that's why I kind of wanted to make the purse for them to be in. The wallet was pretty easy to make. I just measured out a piece of paper that I thought was the appropriate size for the stick pins. Made a fold down here. There's a little, let me show you, a little bit of a makeup sponge cut in there and glued in place to stick them in so nobody gets poked. And then I just added half of a piece of the Velcro, both sides, stuck it in there, and it has a wallet for the purse. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave a comment below. I'm really new to doing these kind of videos, so I apologize if I move too fast or flip the paper around, and hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. Bye.